2024 will be remembered as a year when the world order went through a churn because of the large-scale war in the Middle East and attempts by Western nations to safeguard their dominance on the global stage. Experts have been and continue to be worried about the possibility of World War III. Let's look at the top 10 international developments of 2024. First, the Israel-Hamas war, which began on the 7th of October 2023, has turned into a much bigger Middle Eastern war. More than 45,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza. Through the course of 2024, Israel eliminated the Hamas leadership, including Ismail Haniyeh, the next Hamas leader who took over, Yahya Sinwar, and top Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah. While Israel continues to attack Iran's proxies, the threat of a direct Israel-Iran war was very real. Israel bombed the Iranian consulate in Damascus, which killed 2 Iranian generals. Iran retaliated, firing close to 200 ballistic missiles against Israel. Later, Israel too fired a barrage of missiles against Iran. While a direct Israel-Iran war did not break out, the threat of an all-out Middle East war still remains. Number 2. Adding to the instability in Middle East was the fall of the Bashar al-Assad regime in Syria. The 53-year-old Assad family rule collapsed, with opposition forces taking control of key parts of Syria with the help of Turkish-backed groups. Bashar al-Assad fled to Russia. This was in the making for several years. Only this time, Syria's closest allies, Russia and Iran, were too preoccupied with internal troubles to help Assad. Number 3. The Russia-Ukraine war has now gone on for more than 1,000 days. After Ukraine used US-supplied long-range ballistic missiles at Russia for the first time, Putin quickly amended Russia's nuclear doctrine, urging the West to take note of the new policy which allowed Russia to use nuclear weapons in case a non-nuclear state like Ukraine attacked it with the support of a nuclear-powered country. Number 4. The election of Donald Trump as the 47th President of the United States of America. He defeated Democrat candidate Kamala Harris decisively. Trump has vowed to unleash high tariffs not just on China, but even allies like the European Union and India. He plans to carry out mass deportations of illegal immigrants and also wants to scrap the Inflation Reduction Act. Number 5. In the UK, Conservatives under Rishi Sunak lost the elections, paving the way for the Labour Party under Keir Starmer to form the government. This ended the 14-year continuous run of the Conservative Party. While Prime Minister Starmer had vowed to put the UK economy back on track, he is yet to find success with flat GDP growth in the third quarter. Number 6. In Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina was overthrown in a dramatic fashion over what began as a protest over reservation. Hasina fled Dhaka in a military aircraft and landed in India. The interim government led by Muhammad Yunus has demanded the extradition of Sheikh Hasina. Number 7. India and China made global headlines after reaching an agreement on the border dispute in Ladakh. Prime Minister Modi and President Xi met on the sidelines of the BRICS meeting in Russia and welcomed the consensus reached. As a result, both sides have disengaged from the friction points and are now exploring mutually agreeable solutions for peace. Number 8. France witnessed the country's largest ever rape trial, which shocked the world. The survivor, Giselle Pellicot, waived her right to anonymity to show society what was really happening. 72-year-old Pellicot had been raped by dozens of men at her home. All of them had been invited by her husband, who, after drugging his wife, allowed the men to sexually abuse her. While the husband was sentenced to 20 years in jail, 50 others were convicted with lesser sentences. Giselle Pellicot today has become a female icon for speaking out. Number 9. Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, was gunned down in the middle of New York City. The prime suspect is Luigi Mangione, an Ivy League graduate who has been charged. He allegedly killed Thompson from behind using a 3D printed ghost gun. According to the US media, the suspect held a grudge against the US healthcare system and the insurance industry. Number 10. Dramatic developments in South Korea after the country's president Yoon Suk-yeol declared martial law in a sudden move. This led to a political crisis, with the parliament voting down the martial law and impeaching the sitting president. Yoon had cited claims of election hacking and anti-state pro-North Korea sympathizers as reasons for martial law. While acting President Han Duck-soo has taken over, the political scene in the country is yet to stabilize.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.